Hey, getaway. In this video, let's talk about Airbnb in Buenos Aires. My particular experience, what to expect if you are traveling to Buenos Aires. I'm gonna give you the breakdown of where it's located, how it looks like. Of course, there's gonna be a room tour, and why did I end up here, how much they did cost, and all the amenities, all the advantages and disadvantages that this particular Airbnb has, I'm gonna share in this video, so stay tuned. Very simple question I need to ask, or very simple question each and every Airbnb has to answer, or whatever place you're renting out, or whatever platform you're using for that. Do you feel like home here? And do you wanna be back here? No. I don't feel like home here, and I don't wanna be back here, even with a huge discount. Alright, so first of all, I want to tell you that this is already my second Airbnb because I'm staying in Buenos Aires already for second month. And there's a video about my first Airbnb from San Telmo. San Telmo, it's one of the areas or regions here, blocks or barrios, better to say, here in Buenos Aires. And that Airbnb cost $600, has amazing amenities like gym. There was pool, there was a laundry room, and it was everything included in $600. Plus, of course, I got nice, spacious, very light studio apartment in the heart of San Telmo, next to the San Telmo market. You can watch that video somewhere here. But today I'm going to be telling you about other apartment, which are, spoiler, not very happy with, and it's obviously cost less, because I wanted to, budget myself. And I'm going to show you again how it looks like. I'm going to tell you where it's located, and again, all the good and not very positive things about it. So Airbnb price was $460. I wanted to be within the budget of $500. That's why I moved out of my Airbnb, which the previous one has only one disadvantage. Basically, there was Wi-Fi, very weak signal that I was losing all the time. Here, Wi-Fi, it's one of the main benefits of this area. Also, it has the dedicated workspace, as they say at the Airbnb app, or the desk I'm sitting right in front of it. And it's a pretty cozy mattress, and well, in general, it's a nice place. However, it has a couple of disadvantages that I personally cannot tolerate. That's why after first week I was like, okay, that's not what I signed up for, and I'm gonna cancel 2 months of my stay here, and I'm gonna stay here maximum only 1 month. I decided it's gonna be fair. First of all, my host will be prepared still 3 weeks to find somebody instead of me, and also it's going to give me a little bit of a buffer to find something instead. Alright, so among the advantages of this particular Airbnb, the desk, the Wi-Fi, and the cozy bed. Also this nice patio, which I'll show you, or the terrace. However, the terrace is also a disadvantage of this place, because that's the only source of light. The only source of light, it's this terrace, and that's how it looks when you turn off the lights. So that's one of the disadvantages, because there is no direct sunlight in this Airbnb. I believe from one of the walls next to the kitchen, I feel this smell of dampness, smell of it's a little bit of or humidity comes, and I feel that also triggers my allergies. Sometimes feel very bad, start sneezing and stuff. That's one of the disadvantages. Also the shower, it's very small, not enough kitchen utensils as well. One of the good things, it's the TV. I was basically the first person to use this TV. I even set up everything. By the way, a little advice for you and a little advice for me. Each and every time you are changing Airbnb, don't forget to log off all your accounts on the TV, smart TV. Otherwise, somebody else gonna end up using it. And it's not a problem that you're gonna find somebody like me if I'm gonna see some, open account. I mean, I'm just gonna watch a couple of movies and that's it. But some people, they might take advantage of it. And please make sure that you log off, erase all the data about you, because again, I'm meeting this already several times in few different Airbnbs, the information, and sometimes like open accounts. I don't know how does it work, how does it stay, but it just stays there. About the location, it's the area with the name Avellaneda. It's actually almost Recoleta, in maybe 200 meters from here. Just geographically, if you are planning to go here or Buenos Aires, maybe you're watching this just for fun or entertainment purposes. This is basically the area next to the Cordoba metro station, and maybe another 500 meters from here, there's another metro station on the Green Line, or with the name of Facultad de Medicina, Faculty of Medicine. So Cordoba, Avenida Cordoba, it's the street which is like in about 100 meters from here. It's basically a very central area. From here, super easy to get to the very center, or the San Telmo, or the Puerto Madero, and the same very easy to get to Palermo, where a lot of tourist the things going on. The same Recoleta is just right here. And because now I have bicycle, for me it's in terms of area, I like it, but it's very busy though. A lot of traffic here. However, there's a lot of things outside of the door. Like in front of me, there is a Colombian restaurant with amazing arepas. Next to it, there's a kiosk, 24 hours kiosk. Next to it, there's a Venezolana bakery. Even closer at the corner, there is verduleria, or how do they call it? The place where they selling the vegetables. And next to me, not far away as well, some kosher food. Around the corner, like, again, vegetarian stuff. I'm vegetarian, so it works for me. Couple of coffee shops within maybe 100 or 200 meters. 50 meters from here, 2 barber shops. So I like it. It's nice, busy at the same time, but it's nice located. And this is not the tourist area. This is actually, people actually live here, and it's the only thing, it's narrow streets, and the bottom of each and every building does not receive that much of a sunlight. So you need to keep that in mind, because that's what happened with me as well. Also, one of the negative things about my particular Airbnb, because I'm having trouble with my neighbors. I would say it's in general Latin American thing. People here, I don't want to generalize, but that's what I notice. Again, I travel 66 countries, of the world, cover maybe 70% of South America. And I noticed that, let's put it this way, Latinos are less sensitive to the noise, if you know what I'm talking about. Again, living in Buenos Aires. Also, I got Brazil for a couple of months. I got Colombia for a couple of months, visiting other countries here. And that's what I'm telling you, that I don't know if it's cultural or not, but I noticed here in Buenos Aires, the entrance door, it's like in some other countries, it's going to be like the door between the rooms. Here, the entry door doesn't have the noise isolation at all. Basically, the door of my neighbors, it's just right here in the corner, like next to my door. This is my door, this is their door. So each and every time they turn in the keys, I can hear it. Each and every time they enter, I can hear it. And unfortunately, they are entering like boo 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 boo. And looks like there's a big family lives there, and they less sensitive about, you know, the noise and how they approach this walking in. There's some dogs, they walking in, walking out, and it happens like 4 or 5 in the morning several times. They woke me up because somebody was ringing the door, and somehow by mistake, because we have only 2 flats on this level, the first level or the 0 level, they ring the bell of my door. A couple of times I freaked out in the middle of the night, like literally freaked out. The second time it happened, I was like, what the heck? I even went out of my door, you know, just put on the shorts on the way, and I was looking at some guy who's like trying to figure out. I was like, I show him like, what the heck, you know, because I didn't want to open the actual door. Like I even went out without the keys in my hands, but I was like, you know, like what the heck? Because from here, actually, from the Airbnb to the entrance of the building, it's like 7 steps. And again, this is another thing that I can hear each and every morning. Somebody's talking. I feel like they do have a concierge or somebody who's cleaning. I haven't never seen that lady because I never awaken that. I mean, with her, I'm awakened that early, but I never getting off. But there's always some conversation. It's a great way of practicing your Spanish. However, I don't want to practice my Spanish 7, 8 in the morning. That's actually the time when I want to sleep, because I'm usually going to sleep pretty late, 2, 3, 4 in the morning already. Anyway, but that's me. All right, and now let me show you the area. When entering, you can see this. This is my stuff. Then a kitchen. Okay, let me show you first. When you're entering, what do you see? Well, you see something like this when entering. Nice studio, just to give you heads up. So here I have kitchen, then I have a table. Oh, this is the desk, place where I sleep, wardrobe. Right here I have bathroom, and right there it's a balcony or terrace. Now, the problem is, by the way, this is my power bank, and this is, you know, if you traveler, life hack for you. You know, I bought this once long ago on AliExpress, and it's like my desk light. So the problem is, if you're gonna turn off this, that's how much light do I have. So I just enter the room, and that's how much light do I have. So just imagine waking up and having so much light. So technically the light, it's only here. And yes, it's a great terrace for chilling, for storing something. But the problem is, let me show you how it looks like. The problem is you don't see the light. Yeah, you know it exists, but you don't have a direct light. And yeah, all this I'm not using. This I'm using to record some videos. And that's the entrance to my Airbnb. All right, let me walk you through with a little bit more light. Why I'm showing you all this, let me turn on the light. Because you want to know about the type of Airbnb that they have here in Buenos Aires, particularly in Buenos Aires, because I noticed that there are a couple of terraces. So if your terrace or your patio is on the first floor, it might be a big chance that there's going to be this, or I don't know, we call it well in architecture. That's where I used to work. So they have this well, and you're going to be surrounded by another building, so you don't have the direct light. So when you're choosing your Airbnb, you have to be careful about that. All right, so quick overview. Something like this I have here. By the way, this is the very problematic area right here. First of all, it doesn't have everything. This particular Airbnb unfortunately doesn't have everything that I need. Well, like for example, I don't know, how do you call that thingy when you know, like a carrot, that thingy. I'm gonna write down somewhere here. And only one stove, not enough. And the problem here that you can feel the dampness from there, you know. You can, when you're opening, for example, this, it doesn't smell good. That's the That's the issue here. All right. Yeah, but other than that, I'm keeping here some stuff. All right. Here you go. So like I'm opening and I can feel it doesn't smell good. It's how to say the dampness, the humidity. All right, here I'm storing some stuff like some snacks. This is my coffee station. Here you go. Here I got some veggie burgers. Here you go. Some stuff. Yeah, this is, for example, how big is this how do you call it, pan. I was looking for bigger ones so I can do some soup, but it's just that one available anyway. So I'm looking for a pan in a surrounding area where I live, and it's like a mission impossible because there's no, there is no pan, and I would like to eat some soup. And the pan that I have in my Airbnb is like for 1.5 maybe portion or something like that. And I would like to make some soup, so I could eat a couple of days, would have saved me some time and money. Anyway, I spent already like half an hour, checked 3 different supermarkets and even small shops. There is no pan, like, am I calling it right? Like, not the fry pan, but the pan, the reservoir for boiling the water or soup or whatever. What's going on, Buenos Aires? All right, from there, this is my dining area. Here you go. This is beautiful Argentina. By the way, interesting fact. These guys are, well, Islas Malvinas, that's obviously they put here, but they also put part of Antarctica, which is technically should not belong to anybody. But anyway, the Antarctica I notice on each and every map of Argentina. Interesting fact. All right, so then the area that I already showed to you. Now, if you guys planning to go to Airbnb, keep in mind that they have those outlets right there. They are very, very specific. Let me show you how it looks like. All right, so yeah, the desk, dedicated workspace, it's amazing benefit. And then this is actually transformer. You can bring it up and set it up like a couch, but I don't do that. Still so much room. By the way, on this channel there's so many other videos about Buenos Aires. All right, and here obviously I store some stuff. Not all is mine, some is stored. My luggage stored right there. Anyway, I'm gonna show you more. I do have vacuum here. And let's check out the bathroom, which looks like this. Now, what I like about the bathroom, it's that there's a basket for dirty things, that there's this bar where you can put the towel, that you have that little storage. But if you open this, you're gonna have a splash like that. So if you're not prepared, and also the small, very, very small shower box, that's how they call it. Like, for example, if I'm gonna drop my soap, no chance that I can pick it up without opening this, and then you need to stop the water. And yeah, so as a conclusion, back home we have this saying, or the phrase, the expression, stingy pays twice, or stingy, or whoever wants to be cheap, let's put it this way, gonna pay second time or pay double price. That basically what happened to me. From $600, I decided I'm gonna downgrade. I'm gonna be on the budget, and I found Airbnb for $460, which is what the difference is, $140. Now multiply 3 times. That would have, on a scale of 3 months, would have covered another month of staying here. However, I end up being not very happy with this place. Also, laundry is not included. I need to pay for the gym, another $30. So you see, my advice for you, if you need some, when you do your research, always check the area where you're going to be living. Right now, nowadays, how do I approach actually the research of Airbnb? I look where it's located, then I go to the Google, I look at the street view, how it looks like. That's important for me as well. Trying to research as much as possible. again, especially if you're staying for the long term, that's, that should be very important. However, if you're staying for a couple of days or a week, and I've done that too, I like it, whatever, boom, got it. But again, sometimes, camera does not reproduce the smell and stuff. So, very simple question I need to ask, or very simple question each and every Airbnb has to answer, or whatever place you're renting out, or whatever platform you're using for that. Do you feel like home here? And do you want to be back here? No. I don't feel like home here, and I don't want to be back here, even with a huge discount. I hope this video was useful for you, and the next time you're going to be choosing your place to stay, you're going to be more alert and more curious about the things, and your investigation of the place where you're going to be living can lead you to a nice and pleasant environment. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.